MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Bears. The Bears look for their 7th straight victory next. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. Altuve at second with 2 down. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros on top, 2-0. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So striding forward now, Chris Wiggins. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Lays off 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Terry Mooney, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the stretch, swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to probably show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
One and two now. 2 out here and a runner at second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Wiggins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Yeah. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. Houston leads this one 2-1. So here's Trey Mancini. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Roll. Coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Batting
at the plate, Brian Brummett. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set and the pitch. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. Now a throw over. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. More two-out success, a couple of base hits as they try to mount a rally here.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days,
and meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up two here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Christian Brummett. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently third best on this Astros ball club. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Drilled down the line. but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, George.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's George Springer. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He popped out in his first trip. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 4-3. Digging in to try it again, Chris Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Wiggins.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Wiggins is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Randy Wiggins.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 6, Christian Murray.
Stepping in, Christian Murray. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in there.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney. Pitches way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The set and the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now that
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball, down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 9, Ryan Brumman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Brumman. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Into the box,
now
Tyler Wiggins.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Reddick. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Wiggins.
To the plate now, Bart Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0.
Now 2-0 and a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And it's fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dallas leads this one 5-4. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Windup and the 0-1. Four runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 21 for him on the season, as we are all tied at 5. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. Fouled away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terry Mooney. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The count now at 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Astros.
George Springer the next to hit.
George Springer.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Chopped out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, HOF Reddick.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it, however. It's 6-5.
Austin Pruitt
is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
number
here.
51, Austin Pruitt.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mancini.
And that misses for ball 1. Pruitt, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Drummond.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Drummond already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler.
At the plate,
Wiggins.
Tyler Wiggins. And he fouls this one off. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 19, Buck Wiggins.
Now in the box, Bart Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and we're all even now at 6-6. New inning set to get underway. Next up for the Stros, Garrett Stubbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Wiggins in foul ground. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. Framber Valdez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And now pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise you would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0 home. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely pulled there with nobody out.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box for the next day.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 15. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him. Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fouled away. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the kill. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in once again, Terry Mooney. Here comes the first pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open up a 4-run lead. Takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
The batter, the designated hitter, Greg
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Drummond.
Now at the plate, Brian Drummond. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two. Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
D-roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. See you later. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch.
Check out 1-1.
I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Dallas is out in front 12-6. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. And this will bang up against the wall. Gurriel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bears are out on top 12-7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it run. Solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brad Peacock.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Christian Murray.
Ready for another chance? Christian Murray earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Peacock offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Peacock has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We played 8 full. Dallas leads it 13-7. Joey Hansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hansen.
Set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
That's outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Michael Brantley. And that misses ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 2-0 to Brantley. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Bears continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Bears jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike North gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, J.D. Davis was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 5-4. David Robertson won his first game of the season as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 3-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.